Hi guys, welcome back to LPB Racing for the Porsche series on Project Cars 2. This is the special event round 4 and it's race 4 here at the Porsche Leipzig circuit in the GTO Porsche, and we're just going to take you through the grid now. So here we go, looking at the grid from our drone camera. It is Stevie on pole position with Bradders alongside. Then it's Pash in 3rd, Neil Farmack in 4th. Then it's Bidster 5th, Sarex in 6th, NRP 7th, Video's 8th. And then we've got Blakeney in 9th place. So we're getting ready for the off then in this GTO Porsche 961. Here we go. Ready for the start. We're up. Video goes to one side. Bradders gets a good start. As we go towards the first corner, looking at Pash in 5th place. Got Bidster on the side. Neil makes contact with Stevie. Takes himself off wide, I think. Pash goes through there. Sarex is through. And Neil's been passed by Bidster there. So Neil's down to 6th place. He's got Blakeney all over the back of him now. Into the corner and out onto the straight we go. Power on. Bradders looking like he's trying to attack Stevie here as we go down towards the hairpin. All the cars making their way down. NRP's gone backwards off the start. Bidster's looking at the inside of Sarex into the hairpin. Just makes it stick. He tries to stick his nose at the inside of his teammate as well. Bradders is off on the right hand side. He rejoins. He taps Bidster and puts himself in the wall. 3 wide. Down to the next corner. We've got Sarex on the inside. Pash gets past either side. Bidster into the corner, it's through, and he goes out the corner. I've got too much power on, and he's off into the wall. Bidster goes off, and Bradders goes through into 4th, Sarex 2nd, and then we've got Neil attacking Bradders here into the chicane, as Bradders takes a rather unconventional line through the chicane, just cuts the corner completely, so not the line you want to take, Bradders, but hey-ho. As we go through in towards the long corner, into the chicane. Tapping the cone there goes everyone through. Blakeney with Video all over the back of him as well, into the chicane. And then Bidster at the back, just trying to catch up to the others. Into the last few corners then, and out the last corner. Pash goes through, we've got Bradders very wide in the background. Bradders very wide in the background. He'll have Neil Farmack closing upon him now as we complete lap 1. Let's get some little replays on the action. Just before we look at all those replays, here's Video's jump start. Oh, really bad jump start there. He does move to the side, but a really bad jump start there for Video. Okay, here's the replay what happened to Bidster. So we're just going to slow it down here as we go into the corner. So we've got Bidster going wide, very wide. Sarex at the inside. He's got Pash behind him as well. They both just come together, and Pash is at the inside. Slightly taps Sarex and taps him into Bidster. But again, just a racing instant. Everyone gathers at once, and Bidster goes off in dramatic style, sideways into the wall. Okay, here's the replay of all Bradders' action on that first lap. So here we go. You've got Stevie runs wide, and he just taps his teammate there and takes himself off onto the grass, so he's a bit too eager there. Then rejoins while Bidster's running wide, just again racing contact, and almost hits Neil as he comes back on as well. So everything happening there. And then down the straight we go into the hairpin, and Bradders runs wide there. Neil runs very wide there and rejoins, and slightly taps him there, but then taps him again. And that was just racing contact, but again Neil could have been a bit more patient there. Into the chicane we go, and into the chicane Bradders just blatantly cuts the corner there and takes another cone out. Well, is that it? In fact, he couldn't be bothered with the racing line through them corners. As we go back to the action, it is Bradders ahead of Neil, takes a bit of a shortcut there, Bradders, so shortcuts there as well. What's up with Bradders here? Come on, Bradders, the grey bit's the tarmac, the grass is not where you're supposed to be. Neil gives him a little hurry up, saying, come on son, get on with it. You're going to stick to the track, get your foot down, as Blakeney goes all over the back of Neil as well. Then we've got, back here we've got NRP, with Bidster over the back of him, Bidster going for the move into the hairpin. Quick look to the guys ahead. Neil Farmack on the brakes. Into the hairpin, nicely through there. Bidster is ahead of NRP, slides his way into the hairpin. Bidster up to 7th place again. As we look out here, we've got Neil being attacked by Blakeney here as we go down to the hairpin at the far end of the circuit. Here we go, onto the hairpin. Neil misses his braking point, hits Bradders a bit, then gives him space and hits him again. And then Bradders gets on the power too much and takes himself off. Yes, he must have been a bit annoyed about the whole contact situation, but he put the power on way too early there and takes himself off into the wall. He resets and Neil just nudges into him, and then they eventually get going. But here comes Pash, and Bidster's up to 5th. Bidster's up to 5th, but here's Bradders rejoining. Here he goes with Neil. So Bradders rejoins there. Where's he gone? He's gone straight on. That's a complete shortcut, and that was on purpose. So Bradders will be he'll probably have some kind of penalty added on to this race or something for the week after, because that's not what we expect. Oh, he's just shortcut again. It's like he can't be bothered. What's he doing? He's putting tyres all over the place. I do not expect this level from Bradders, but this is a whole new level of stupidity here in LPB racing. So let's take our eyes off that and watch something that's worth watching, which is Bidster harassing Blake, and Blake trying to defend for all his life. Depends on it. As back into the leaders then, it is Cyrix in the lead, Stevie in second. Stevie all over the back of him. Oh, Cyrix takes himself off into the gravel. Stevie follows him but doesn't do as bad a job, and Stevie takes the lead in a rather unconventional fashion, and takes the lead as Cyrix shakes all the gravel off his car. Stevie defends the inside down towards the next corner as Cyrix has another look back. Into the hairpin we go. Stevie runs very wide this time. Cyrix goes for the cutback on the inside. Cyrix for the cutback, gets on the power, side by side down to the next hairpin we go, and down to the next hairpin. It's going to be Stevie in the lead, I think. Yes, he's held on. Stevie's held on. Cyrix back down a second. Good little tussle this. Then we've got Blakeney and Bidster. Bidster's on the inside of Blake towards the chicane. Bidster's on the inside, and so slides his way through. Absolutely slides his way through, and good pass there by Bidster. Blakeney will try and keep up now. Let's have a look at Bradders, see if he stopped cutting corners, but here he goes into the chicane, and he actually attempts to make the corner that time, but slides wide and onto the grass. Neil Farmack goes through, and what's he doing? He's stopping, and is he retiring from the race? Oh, he's retired. He's had enough. He's rage quitted, retired, whatever you want to call it. But I'm very disappointed in Bradders making a litter of the track and then just deciding to quit anyway. So that's just utter stupidity. So hopefully next week he'll actually learn how to drive properly without taking shortcuts. But yes, granted, it was his own mistake that did the initial contact in the initial crash, but it was self-inflicted. But still, it doesn't give him any reason to behave like that or drive like that on track, whereby just making a litter of the track, cutting corners, and just generally just driving like an idiot. So hopefully he'll recover that for next week. But, you know, I am a commentator that says it as it is. I don't like to colour things in. Speaking of colouring things in, Cyrix is making mincemeat of Stevie. Absolutely just went straight through on him and into first place again. So Stevie back down a second. Bidster has just passed his teammate. Bidster's just passed his teammate, so little flash there. So I wonder if that was Patch being nice to Bidster because he knows he's on a roll. So Bidster then on the move, trying to catch Stevie and Cyrix up ahead through the chicane over the curbs. Both Team Donington cars doing very well here. Blakeney's doing a very good job as well. He's starting to catch Patch as well. So Blakeney on the move also in this race. Let's give you a little rundown of all the positions then. After 4 laps, there's Cyrix going around the last corner with Stevie right behind. So it's Cyrix and Stevie at the front. Bidster is in 3rd, there he is. Patch, his teammate behind him in 4th, there he is. Blakeney in 5th. Then we've got NRP back here, he's in 6th place, more or less on his own. Then we've got Neil Farmack just coming out the chicane in 7th place. And then we've got 8th for Video. Just struggling a little bit with this car, but still good to see him circulating around track and just going for the points, unlike Bradders, who has just decided to quit. Cyrix then down the straights. He's pulled a bit of a gap on Stevie, so either he's had a really good lap or Stevie's gone backwards. But looking at the lap times, 34.1 for Cyrix, 36.0 for Stevie, so definitely much faster that time around Cyrix. So he's starting to pull a gap. There's Bidster sliding his way out of the corner. Pash behind. Got Blakeney a couple of seconds back off. Pash just coming out the hairpin there. Obviously you can see all these cars are in the same livery because the 961 GTO doesn't really have any sort of different liveries. It was only one livery that ran on it, so everyone using the same one. As we go around the hairpin, power out the corner. Blakeney trying to stick with Pash. Stevie is trying to keep with Cyrix. So with Bidster, because Bidster's passed Stevie. Didn't even realise that. Bidster's passed Stevie, so Stevie must have made a mistake. So little replay on that for you. Okay, here's a replay of what happened to Stevie for him to lose the place to Bidster. So he goes into the hairpin. And let's have a look here. He gets on the power. And yeah, way too much and just loses the back end of the car. Spins right around. and gets going, but even the four-wheel drive can't save him at that point, and Bidster sails through into second. As we come back from that, Bidster takes second place, then Stevie down to third. Next person for Bidster to chase is Cyrex, but Cyrex has got quite a gap on Bidster here, so we'll have to see what he can do. As we go out the hairpin, Stevie will try and stay with him. Pash there in fourth. At the corner, just scraping the gear out the corner. I think he was first gear there. Some people resorting to use second. As we've got NRP and Neil side by side. I think Neil in sixth, NRP down to seventh. Then I think that was a pass position, but Neil Farmack is definitely in sixth as we cross the line onto lap 6. NRP behind in seventh. Video, I've had a drive-through penalty at first, so for a jump start, so needs to learn his clutch control a little bit, but just getting a bit carried away, so it's all good. But Video not helping himself out really, in 8th place he is now, but 1:38 last time round, decent lap, so we hopefully might see him go up the field in a few laps, but we'll have to wait and see. These cars, four-wheel drive and lots of power, roughly around 700 horsepower coming from these cars, mega power. And out of the hairpins you'll see here from Pash, slides his way in, uses the four-wheel drive, gets on the power, and then boom, out the corner we go, as Stevie and Bidster are fighting for position. Bidster's gone back behind Stevie, so Stevie goes back past Bidster, so Stevie's staying with Bidster. Bidster probably made a little error, and Stevie goes back through, so the battle for second rages on. Stevie's not giving up at all. As we go through the chicane, Bidster will try and catch up here if he can. We've got Pash and Blakeney closing up as well, so a few battles starting to develop in this race, which is good to see. So, and also I should mention the double points runners, because I've not mentioned them already. I do apologise, guys, but basically everyone apart from Bidster, Pash and Cyrex are running double points. So it's Bidster, Pash and Cyrex that are not, I repeat, not running double points. Everyone else is. As Stevie slides through the corner, how did he hold that? A little bit of attack to Bidster because he couldn't avoid it, but what a recovery from Stevie there. But Bidster takes the place and Stevie loses a place in probably the most dramatic style I've ever seen a place lost. So Stevie plenty sideways, overheating tyres and probably a new change of underwear. But down to the hairpin we go, and this time he brakes nice and early, gets into the apex good and out to the other side. And Pash in fourth into the hairpin. Blakeney only 1.9 behind, 2 seconds behind. So there's Blakeney just coming around the same hairpin now. So if we go to Blake's car on the way out here, we should see Pash. There he is, just ahead. So there's the gap. Down to the hairpin. Neil Farmack starting to catch these boys as well. He's in the 33s on lap times. These guys in the 36s, 37s. So big difference there. So Neil Farmack really closing up here. Out the hairpin, gets the power on and chasing them down. He can see them. There he is. You can see the cars ahead of him, so let's see what he can do. Cyrex, meanwhile, a 12-second lead in the lead of the race. 12 seconds, taking his time on the power, not making any mistakes, and across the line to start lap 8 of this race out of 10. Bidster and Stevie still with each other. Bidster ahead of Stevie in second place. And Stevie in third. Across the line. Stevie taking out the cone on the exit there just to give himself a little bit of room for the next few laps probably. Just rearranging the circuit as Stevie likes to do. Into the first few corners, everyone nicely through there this time. Out the corner we go. Pash in fourth place, Blakeney fifth, Neil sixth. Lap times 36 for Pash, 34 for Blake, and 33 for Neil again. So Neil Farmack definitely catching up here, and this could be something to watch in the next few laps. Bidster's slowing down. Why is he letting it out? He must have had a track limit penalty out of the first section. That's only the only thing I can think of. But Bidster lets Stevie go through, but then he passed him right out of the corner. Stevie goes wide, and Bidster gets right alongside again, and through he goes. But Stevie's holding on to the inside. No, he's not, because Bidster swaps sides to defend the inside into the hairpin, but he's a bit fast in. Oh, he's just held on. Slides his way out. Just about held on to the position there, and Bidster gets second place back, but for how long? Pash in fourth, Blakeney fifth, and who's that behind? It's Neil Farmack, coming second off. Neil Farmack closing up. Well, Team Neil Tate, and Cyrex is part of that Team Neil Tate at the minute. So for this race, Team Y can't make it as we go into the chicane and out of it. Into the long right-hander with a interrupting chicane in the middle. I think it is a bit of a daft idea on this game to have the chicaning. It's supposed to be for test track reasons, but Stevie, I think, was that Steve? No, it was Pash going wide. Pash goes off, and he's gone backwards. Blatney's gone ahead, and Pash is behind Neil now. So Neil Farmack makes a place. Next target is Blatney. There's Pash out the corner, with Neil Farmack just in front, lap 9. Stevie is ahead of Bidster. Bidster's gone back, so Stevie in second place. So it's still swapping and changing these two at the front as Bidster gets on the power out the hairpin. Here's these guys. Blatney into the right-hander and onto this straight. Accelerate out this corner, nice and carefully on throttle, and out the corner we go. Blake, Neil, Pash. Pash has gone from 4th to 6th. So all change at the front as we break into the hairpin. Nicely stopped there. Oh, Neil almost runs into the back of Blake as he runs the car into the corner. But luckily he gets it together. And he's actually got quite a good run out the corner as well. Blake is defending the inside, but Neil goes to the outside. As we break for the hairpin. Blatney's got the defence, but he's got to get the car stopped as Neil Farmack goes for the inside. A little tap to Blake, but he's all good. Luckily they hold on to it, but Neil just being a bit too opportunistic there. He needs to bide his time, but you can understand him wanting to put his nose of the car up the inside just to make sure that Blatney's awake, just to keep him on his toes as we go out the corner. Looking at Stevie and Bidster now, coming towards the last few corners. Stevie ahead of Bidster. Bidster can't catch Stevie at the minute. There's Blatney and Neil going to the pointless chicane. That's going to be the new name I'm going to call it, the pointless chicane. Through the pointless chicane, out of that into the last few corners, into this left-hander on the power through this fast right King onto the start finish line. Lap 10 of the race starting now. Across the line, Blake and Neil very close. Blake feeling like he has to defend into the first part, which might help Neil out on the way out. As Blake runs wide there. Neil could have a go up the inside here into the corner, and he does. He sticks the car up the inside. Blake just chops in front of him. No, you do not. Try again. If you're going to come knocking, bring food. But Blatney goes out the corner, and Neil gets a fantastic run round the outside and just takes a position it's like Blatney was asleep. And into the hairpin we go. Blatney trying to look up the inside. Neil Farmack sliding his way into the corner, and Neil Farmack ahead into 4th place and absolutely shoving a pie in Blatney's face as he does so. Meanwhile at the front, Cyrex 8 seconds ahead, or should I say 9 seconds ahead of Stevie and Bidster, who are still fighting for that place. Bidster's right on the back of Stevie now. Stevie runs wide, slides his way at the chicane. Then Bidster's got only a few opportunities left to pass him. As we go down to the pointless chicane, Cyrex is still there already. As Stevie goes into the pointless chicane, Bidster follows him. Bidster gets a good run out of the corner. Can he do anything? Cyrex, meanwhile, out the last corner to the line. Cyrex takes victory here at the Porsche Leipzig. Nicely cruises across the line. Stevie is going to be second. Bidster's tried everything he can, but second place goes to Stevie, and Bidster is in 3rd. And Neil Farmack coming up to the line. He's trying to keep Blatney off. He has his Neil Farmack's ahead of Blatney. Neil Farmack's going to take 4th. Blatney's going to be 5th. Across the line, Neil Farmack from Blatney. And then it's 6th for Pash. Good race for Pash. Then it's NRP. He's coming up to the line now. Here we go. We're at last few corners for NRP. Not the best race for him, but at least it was consistent. Kept it on the road. Not much damage on his car. Just didn't really have the pace. But NRP goes across the line for a good 7th place there. And video will round off the 8 since Brad has decided to quit. So we'll just get those results and the overall points confirmed for you now, guys. Okay guys, here's the results from that end. So Cyrex takes victory here. Well done to Cyrex. And Bidster takes 2nd place because Stevie has a 4-second time penalty for track limits. So Bidster takes 2nd, Stevie in 3rd, 4th for Neil Farmack, then it's 5th for Blatney, 6th is Pash, NRP is in 7th, video 8th, and again Bradders retires. And now we move on to the overall standings. It is Bidster in the lead on 325. Then it's Stevie in 2nd on 267. 254 for Neil Farmack in 3rd. Pash is 4th on 224. Video on 209. Blake 179 in 6th. 7th is NRP on 152. 115 for Bradders. 95 for Callum. Cyrex on 88. And then we've got VMX, who's no longer with us, in 37. And TY on 32. In the teams, it is Team Donington in the lead on 549. Then we have Too Fast One Furious on 382. Then it is Team Neil Tyrex on 374. Team Silverstone on 331. And Blue Street Racing on 304. So as you come back from that then, there is your winner, Cyrex, in the Porsche GTO there. Well done to Cyrex. He wins the last race of this special event. So well done to all that participated in that, and it was really good racing. And next time, guys, we will see you for round 5, which will be at Ruinlet SR, and it will be two different cars and the same track for all 4. So we'll see you for that, guys. Take care.